Hello, podcast listeners. We are here with a brand new episode of Not Your Therapist. I am Brittany.
And I'm Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. How you doing today?
You know what? I was going to ask you the same thing at the start of this episode.
Really? That's very nice.
I just wanted to check in with you.
I appreciate you checking in. I'm doing all right. I hope you're also doing all right.
I am on day 21 of quarantine today.
Oh, nice. I haven't even kept track of what the day is anymore. I woke up and I was like, what is the day of the week? I have no idea right now.
I saw a thing and it was like, for those of you that need to know, today is Wednesday.
Much appreciated.
And I was like, thank you. Needed that. But no, I've never not worked since I was 15. So this is very weird for me.
Yeah, I bet.
I feel very like not myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing something. So it feels weird.
It's not your normal everyday routine that you've been used to for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I talked about this before on the podcast. It doesn't feel that different to me just because I already work from home. It's just not being able to like see people or go to like the normal stores or, you know, all of the restrictions that are going on right now. That's what feels weird to me. But staying at home isn't anything different for me.
I'm kind of the same in that I miss my friends, but I think that because Spencer's working,
yeah,
I still like look forward to the weekends. I still have something like to look forward to.
That's so true.
Because I know he's going to be home and that we get to spend time together.
Yeah. There's still like something that differentiates the week from the weekend.
Yes, exactly.
Whereas like some people are just like every day's the weekend because I don't have anything to do. I can't work. I don't have any like routine.
Well, we're going to have a fun day today on this episode. We're going to play Never Have I Ever because why not?
Why not? I feel like it's a great time to do it. It's a little bit of entertainment for us and for the listeners. So I think this will be fun.
Just an FYI, on this episode, we won't be getting too sexual or dirty. We are actually reserving that for one of our guests.
Yes.
In an upcoming episode. So that will be super fun.
It will.
But today's is more like funny.
Yeah, I'd say I've got some good funny questions for sure.
Same. And I'm kind of like hoping that you did some of these things because I really want to talk about them. I really want to know.
I do too, actually, though. Like,
and if not, we can guess. We can guess what it would be like.
Yes, that's a good idea. We'll do that.
I am actually very excited.
Me too. I'm nervous and excited.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, first one. Never have I ever flirted to get out of a speeding ticket or any kind of ticket.
I've never done that. I've never even had a ticket in my life.
Good start.
So I'm completely disqualified from this question.
I always wondered what it would be like, but
yeah. I was going to ask you, have you ever actually had a ticket?
No. I've gotten pulled over once for speeding, but what ended up happening is I didn't have my insurance papers or the correct insurance papers in the car. I think I didn't switch them or something. And so I ended up getting like a violation for not being able to present the right insurance. Okay. But then I just had to present it to the wherever the next day or within whatever days. And then it was fine.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question for you, also a pretty like simple, easy one to start off with, is never have I ever been in a physical fist fight?
No.
No, you haven't?
Very close though.
Oh. Also, why did I sound disappointed?
Yeah.
You haven't? You've never fought someone, Kelly?
You seem like a fighter. No. Very close, though. And one time I would have, because without going into, like, the longest story ever, basically, I found out while I was on vacation, my roommate stole my car.
No.
Yeah. And then I had, like, video proof of it. I actually had my keys. I forgot that I had a spare set of keys, and she went through my entire room to find my spare key and take my car.
Wow. So she put in a lot of effort to do this.
Yeah. And so I confronted her, obviously, and she denied, and then started to like call me out for being an ass for saying that about her. And I'm
Wow.
like, dude, I literally have video proof
Yeah.
of you getting into the vehicle with the date stamp. And I also kind of had a feeling she was going to do that because that's why I took my keys. So I took a picture of my odometer before I left. And there was lots of kilometers.
So you were like very prepared for this situation to happen. Oh my God, that's so weird. Oh, I did not expect that.
So that's when I almost fought someone.
Yeah. I'm sure I've also been in situations where like I probably could have, and I'm sure I was drinking.
Oh,
but,
true.
Yeah, just a little heightened anger, but like, nope, never actually fought anyone. You know what? Actually, I've like jokingly fought Rahel at a party.
Like a wrestle?
Yeah, but like our friend Ryan brought out boxing gloves and like the little like helmet type thing that you wear in boxing ring, and we like genuinely were like punching each other. It was so much fun, but it was not like a fist fight, like angry. Yeah, exactly. It was just like a fun thing.
Okay, so the next one is never have I ever been to a nude beach.
Oh, I was like almost on a nude beach in Hawaii. I wasn't like participating, but it's funny because we were at one beach on Maui, and there's this big rock that kind of separates the other side of the beach. And on the other side of the beach is like a total like straight up nude beach. So we didn't even know it, but like I think one of us decided to go up on this big rock just to like look at it, and they were like
wow.
So there's like a ton of just straight up naked people on the beach over. We were like, what, where? So we like went up just to like check it out briefly. Yeah, but I've never actually like gone to a real beach just to like sit out there naked.
Yeah, I've never been naked on a beach. Well, no, I've never been naked on a beach. Nope. But I feel like Vancouver is a very like freeing.
Free the nipple? That's the movement, right?
Vancouver very much believes in free the nipple movement, which is awesome. So you could walk the seawall, which is a very public place, and see lots of naked people. But no, I've never been to a specified nude beach.
I haven't taken part in it, but I have definitely seen them. Okay, never have I ever grabbed the wrong person's hand/butt.
I'm sure. I'm sure I have. And that's something that Spencer and I do all the time is like hit each other's butt. And Spencer does it so much that he'll do it like in front of his parents at Christmas dinner. And I'm like, dude,
relax.
Time and a place. And not like sexually. It's more of just like a, hey, how's it going? Whatever.
Yeah. I do that too.
I do it to him all the time. And we have parties at our house so often that I think
I've almost like slapped someone else's butt thinking it was Jessie, like at a party or some gathering. But I've like stopped myself right before it happens because I'm like, oh, wow, that was not Jessie.
You ain't my boyfriend.
No, that's not my boyfriend. But it's funny because Jesse has had so many situations where he's thought that someone else was me. When we were in like a store shopping, I guess maybe I'm just like a basic white girl. Actually, I am a basic white girl. That's definitely not a question. I like would wear my hair up in a bun all the time, like a messy bun. And there'd be a girl in a store that also had her hair in a bun. And he would start to walk over to her to be like, oh, hey, like here I am. And then she would turn around and he's like, oh, wow, that's not Brittany. And we were on a cruise ship and they had like an outdoor movie theater thing where they would play movies at night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting in a chair, and then maybe like 20 chairs down, there was this other girl that also kind of looked like me. And I said, oh, there's free popcorn. So he's like, okay, I'll go get you some free popcorn. So he went to go get the popcorn, and he came back, and I saw him starting to hand the popcorn to the girl that was sitting in the chair, like 20 chairs away. And he looked up, like the popcorn was like right next to her, and he looked up and saw me, and he was like, what? Like, how did you get over there? So he was like, I started laughing so hard. He's like, I genuinely thought that girl was you. And just like, I saw the whole thing. It was great.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's been close to like, grabbing someone's hand or butt and like not knowing it was me.
Okay, kind of on the same wavelength of sorts. Never have I ever sent a dirty text to the wrong person.
No, and I'm so careful with that. Like, or just any text in general. I'm like, I will triple check the name at the top of it just to make sure I'm sending it to the right person. I've sent like an angry text to my mom about my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really bad. But like, it was like about her. And I accidentally sent it to her. It was so bad. Like, I mean, if you change the category, like, to have I accidentally sent any text message to the wrong person, absolutely. But like, if it's very like specific, I'm like, I need to double check the name at the top of that, because I have done that in the past. That like, I need to make sure like it's going to the right person.
I feel like when you're angry too, your emotions just take over and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah,
just, like,
same.
texting
Like,
whoever.
You just like see the name of the person. You're like, yes, that's who I'm talking about. And you're like, wait, no, I sent it to that person. What am I doing?
Crap.
Yeah. Never have I ever confessed your love for someone who didn't like you back.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay, we found one. But also that's so sad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it was this guy in university, and originally he had actually come to me and said, oh, I want to be with you. And I was like, oh, no, I'm just having fun. Sorry. But then as time went on, I kind of was like, oh, okay, you know, maybe I can see this going somewhere.
Right.
And so then I went up to him however long later and was like, okay, do you want to do this? And he was like, oh, nah, I'm good. And I was like,
Aww.
oh, okay.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I think, well, definitely for the best.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so my next one is never have I ever blamed a fart on an animal.
I think I actually might have in the past blamed it on Luna, because like I couldn't remember. You know, like if you fart and you're like, I don't know if that was me. Like, did I do that? Or was it? And I'm pretty sure I've been like, it was probably me, but I was like, Luna, like, was that you? Like, dang, girl.
You silly dog.
You silly dog. Only if it was me being like, did I actually fart? Like, I don't know.
I guess we can say that if you've been in a long-term relationship, when you've been dating for as long as we have, we're just like, who cares? Oh, we farted.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I will, like, if I farted, I'll be like, I farted. Just straight up. Sorry, y'all.
You might want to leave.
Yeah, I farted. Get out of here. There's definitely been times where I'm like, I don't know if it was me. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I have no idea. So I'm like,
It may
probably
have slipped
Luna
out of my butt. I don't know.
Yes. Pretty much, though. Have you ever farted in a room, like a silent room with other people in it?
Audibly or?
Yes.
And then it smelled. I don't think so. I don't actually fart that often. The most of the times that I fart is on the toilet. So.
Okay. That's a good place to do it.
I feel like I've probably been in a situation where I've farted and people haven't heard it, but it smells. And I'm like, see ya.
Yeah, well, like, that's probably the best case scenario. This is probably the most embarrassing story that I've ever had. I was working on an independent short film as a makeup artist. And I feel like you think it's probably going in a different direction, but it's similar to what you think is happening. So there was like 5 of us in another room waiting for like the camera people to just set up. The like head makeup artist was asking if I wanted her to do my makeup while we were just like waiting. And I was like, yes, absolutely. And they had like given us some like vegetable trays just to like snack on, and there was a lot of broccoli there. So I had been eating broccoli like the whole day, just like snacking on it, and it was like I could feel it giving me like pretty bad gas. And this has never happened to me before, but I was like sitting in the chair, she was doing my makeup, and I farted. It was like a silent room. It was definitely loud enough to be heard, and I'm so embarrassed that I didn't even acknowledge it. It just like I farted and it didn't even do anything. Like, why would I do that? It was so, and then, you know, like when it's past the point of like doing anything about it, that you're just like, well, I can't say anything now. So I just like.
And did she react in any way?
No. It was just like nobody said anything. Nobody talked about it. Like, I'm pretty sure I like moved my foot to kind of be like, oh, maybe it was my foot that like moved against the chair or something like that. But like, I didn't even acknowledge it, which is weird because like my personality is probably just more like acknowledge something so that it's not as embarrassing. But at that time, I didn't do it.
She's probably out there telling the story from her point of view. Like,
I would not doubt it at all. And then I never saw her again after that. So I was like, that was good. But so awkward. So I still can't. I think of this like every once in a while, just at how embarrassing it was for me. And I'm like, I cannot believe I did that. Oh, so bad.
It haunts you.
It really does haunt me. It's so cringy.
Oh my God, I love that. That is hilarious. Yeah. Next one on my list. Never have I ever used a flavored condom.
Oh, no.
I feel like I've tasted one, like not on somebody, but yeah. I bought them and then just wanted to like lick it.
Ew.
And then I was like, wait, people honestly use this?
Yeah, like why?
I don't know.
I can't imagine it ever tasting nice.
For some reason, I feel like the flavor was banana.
Of course it was.
I don't know.
Did you just get that?
Think of that. Yeah.
What a delayed reaction too. That was so good.
Well, I was like, why would she think that it's weird that I said banana? I don't even like banana.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh, wait, you don't like banana and that's what you got to try?
No, I do like, I don't know. I don't know. I do like banana. Oh my God.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, so I don't think that I would actually use them ever, but to each their own if you like it.
You know, like edible underwear that people could buy at like the sex shops or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, don't they taste like, aren't they basically like a fruit roll-up?
Oh, okay. The only ones I've really seen are the like rocket ones with like the little like sugary.
Oh, like
stringed.
Yeah. Those are actually so good. Like the necklaces.
I'm not gonna lie. I got one for my bachelorette party and I ate it.
I remember. I think I actually remember seeing you do that. And
I brought it home and I ate more.
I would do the same thing. I would definitely do the same thing. Like those candy necklaces and bracelets, those were my jam. I loved eating those so much. Those, yeah, that type I get. But there's like ones that are, I'm pretty sure, are like fruit roll up. And like you could probably mold your own out of like fruit roll up.
Oh yeah, that's very, and for probably way cheaper.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, never have I ever been skinny dipping.
Oh my God, what? It's the best.
I've never been skinny dipping. Never.
It's so fun.
I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I could go just swimming naked anywhere.
I'm also just kind of like, I don't give a shit about being naked, really.
Well, you were literally naked at your bachelorette party.
Yeah, I just, whatever, honestly.
Oh, so
and
funny.
One time we were at, like camping, or not camping, we were at a cabin with like 6 other people or whatever. And they dared me to like take my clothes off and like run on the street. And I think they thought that I wouldn't do it. And I was like, sure, no problem. And then like,
wait,
did
what?
it. And then they're like, oh, okay. So then they took my clothes.
Oh.
And then,
okay.
So then I was like, okay, still whatever. And then I just went back inside and everyone was like, all right, just give her clothes back, I guess. Like, what the heck?
You're like, wait, what do you do in this situation? They're like expecting like a freak out or something. And
yeah.
Like, well, you're no fun, Kelly. God.
They didn't even want to see me naked. They just wanted me to freak out.
Yeah, probably.
Have you ever played strip poker?
No, I have not. Never have I ever. I don't know. I've just like never been in that. Like my friends aren't really. They're probably not gonna do that either. Nina, Rahel, Edit probably would. You know, Edit probably would. But like I don't know. We've just never done that. So boring.
That's okay. Okay. Never have I ever dropped my phone in the toilet.
I have most definitely dropped my phone in the toilet.
I am so proud that I haven't, but
yeah, that's actually really impressive.
and now I just jinxed myself probably.
No, you're probably good. I mean, like, it's easy to not drop your phone in the toilet. You gotta be a special kind of person to do that, and I am that special kind of person that dropped their phone.
Has it only been one time?
Yes, I've only dropped my phone in a toilet once, but I did drop my dad's phone in a lake.
Ooh, ouch.
I cried after because I felt so bad. I think I was like 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, I felt horrible. Like, and it was a company phone, so like he didn't actually pay for it, which was like good at the time. I was like, oh my god, it's his company phone, like this is even worse. But like all he had to do was just tell them my daughter dropped my phone in a lake, can I have a new one? And then he got the iPhone, so I was like, you're welcome.
No kidding. I feel like my mom has done it honestly like upwards of 5 times.
Really?
And I'm like, Mom, just don't put your phone in your back pocket.
Yeah, that's how my phone fell in the toilet. It was in the back pocket of my jeans. I think as it was falling, I realized what had happened before it had even like hit the toilet, and I just started to like freak out, and I turned around and it was like already just like plop, plopped in the toilet.
Dang.
And you know what I did? So stupid. I ran it underwater.
Why?
Like that was my reaction. I was like, I have to clean off like the toilet water, even though I hadn't even like peed yet or anything. But I didn't run like the whole phone in the water. I ran like my case side in the like underwater, which was still stupid. But that phone lasted for years after that. There was not a single problem. Yeah, like nothing happened at all.
Wow.
I like disinfected it after. I don't know. I was really weird. I don't know why I ran it. Like I still have no idea what my thinking was to just immediately go to the sink and like run the back of it underwater. I'm like, that water's probably clean enough. It's fine. Just disinfect it. But that was my reaction. It's so stupid. But yeah, the phone worked for years after that. Not a single problem.
What a success story.
It was great. And I never did it again. This is one that I technically haven't done. Never have I ever cheated on a test.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
Oh my god.
Most people have. Like,
I've tried so many different techniques. Inside the water bottle, a note under my thigh.
oh wow.
I was so close to getting caught one time. High school was I was a cheating machine.
I was not. And I think part of the reason why I wasn't was because I was always the person to get caught doing other things. Sometimes things that I wasn't actually even doing. I was always like way too scared to cheat in school because I was always the person that like if I was whispering to someone, I would get caught for like talking to someone. I like the teacher would always like single me out for things. I did talk a lot in school. Like I got moved around in the classroom because I was talking so much, but I would still be able to talk to whoever they sat me next to. They were like, what do I do with you? You won't stop talking. So like I think that because of that, they were always like watching me. So I was always too scared to do anything like during tests. But there was like a day where my English teacher was talking and like I had my pencil and I was just kind of like scraping it like on the side of the desk, and my teacher was like, Brittany, put your phone away. And I was like, what? And then the guy sitting next to me, he was like, she doesn't even have a phone out. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I was like, Jesus Christ, like calm down, lady. So because of that, I just like never, I don't know, I never even like attempted to cheat because I knew I would be caught like 100%.
Yeah, okay, that's very fair.
Yeah.
I could probably do the same thing. I was like the opposite. People, for some reason, teachers thought I was an angel.
Oh, that's great.
And I was not, so. So my next one is, never have I ever read a Harry Potter book.
Excuse me? Are you, wait, you haven't read any of the Harry Potter books?
No.
What? I said, okay, what were we talking about the other day where someone didn't read a Harry Potter book? Or no, it was the movies. They hadn't seen a Harry Potter movie. Okay, at least you've seen the movies, right?
Okay, I definitely thought your reaction was going to be way better. I was just kidding.
Oh my god, Kelly! Stop! I was like, how? No, she has definitely read the books. You liar.
I haven't read all of them though. I've probably read like 1 to 3 maybe.
I've read 1 to 4. I have not read the other ones. Jesse always jokes. He's like, you say you're a Harry Potter fan. Like, what a fake. You're a phony. Because he's like, you haven't even read all of the books. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm still a fan, obviously. I love Harry Potter, but I can do haven't what I want. Yeah, leave me alone. Ugh. I've seen all the movies, obviously, but, like, no, I haven't read all the books. Kelly, you got me.
That was really evil.
Yeah, it was. I have a question about, I'm just going to ask you, have you ever been kicked out of a bar?
No.
Okay. The whole group of people that I was with was actually kicked out of a bar once.
Yeah, okay, then I probably can say, yeah, I've been kicked out of a bar too then with a group of people.
Oh, okay then. What was your situation?
We were just at like a pub, and basically we called earlier to ask if we could make a reservation for X amount of people for a birthday, and they were like, we're not taking reservations, but come on by, and if there's room, then whatever. Turns out there was room, and it was great. All of a sudden, I guess they thought that too many people were showing up. There was still more than enough seats, but they felt like they didn't have enough staff. So after we had already paid for already ordered our food, already had like drinks and stuff, they told us that we had to leave.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And they just basically were like, you guys need to get out. And a bunch of the people who were, some of them were also servers at like different restaurants. And they're like, screw you. We're not paying our bill then. Like, it was just so weird. And we complained. And I don't think that the manager on duty is working there anymore, because
yeah, I wonder
why. It
was
so weird. We were like, what do you mean? And we weren't being rowdy. We had just gotten there. It was early in the day. We just wanted to celebrate our friend's birthday, and we were like, got kicked out. It was so dumb.
I was like with some of the guys at a bar that, well, it was like a club bar. It was like getting kind of later, and I was tired, so I was sitting down at the table. And I had my hand like on my face, just kind of like propping my face up. And then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna like lay my head down on the table. So I like kind of covered my face with my hand, and I look up and there's like the bouncers at this place like watching me, and I was like, oh, this is really weird. So I think they thought I was doing cocaine on the table because I was like laying my head down.
Oh.
We ended up being asked to leave, and all the guys were like, are you kidding me? Like,
did they say that? Like the drug thing?
Yeah. I didn't hear it, but that's what I was told from one of the guys that went up and was like, what's going on here?
Thank you, but also I don't do cocaine.
Exactly. It was so weird. I was like, what an awkward thing to be kind of like accused of. So never been kicked out for like an actual like thing that I was doing.
If I were them, I would have thought you were sleeping, or like you were so drunk that you passed out more so.
Yeah, it was so awkward. Ugh. I get like all weird about thinking about it because they were so wrong and creepy.
Okay, different direction. Never have I ever not showered for a whole week.
I've never went that long without a shower.
Dang it.
I think the longest I've ever gone without a shower, probably like 4 days. Yeah, I can't really think of it being any longer than that, but never been a week. Have you ever worn clothes or like tried to hide hickeys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I had this giant hickey on my neck. Jesse, like, I guess he was like trying to give me a hickey, but as like a joke, and he didn't think it was gonna be like very big. This was back in grade 12, I think, and my parents thought it was the funniest thing ever. Like, they made fun of me for it, but it was like a couple days before the first day of grade 12, and it was obviously like early September, so it was still really hot out, and I was like, I can't wear like jackets or like a scarf or like anything. So I had like this one jacket that had like a kind of higher collar, and it was really thin, so I wore that for the first like week of school because it was the only thing that would like actually cover my neck. And then I'm pretty sure I put like concealer on it too because it was huge. It was like very dark. It was literally giant. I was like, way to go, Jesse. You just ruined my first week of grade 12.
I just don't understand why we do that. It's so stupid.
Because nobody does that anymore.
I know. Or maybe they do and we just don't. I don't know. I did the same thing. And it was during like hockey season because I remember my boyfriend at the time was playing hockey. So it was the winter and my mom had come to the game And I was like, Mom,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't live with her at the time. So I was like, Mom, you gotta see this.
Yeah.
And I like moved my scarf out of the way and she's like, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, what the hell is right?
I tried to, like, a while later, I tried to, like, purposely give one to Jesse just so that he could, like, know what it's like to walk around with a giant hickey on your neck.
Yeah.
And it didn't even work. Like, his skin just, like, didn't really do anything to show a hickey. And I was so mad because I was like, you barely even did anything just to, like, try to see if you could give me a tiny hickey. And it was this giant, like, circle on my neck.
I bruise like a peach too.
Yeah, same. It's so frustrating. I'm glad that nobody really does that anymore.
Okay. And last, but certainly not least, never have I ever diarrheaed and vomited at the same time.
No.
But as I am saying this, I think I have.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
We might lose a few listeners here, but I'm going to be very, very honest with y'all. You know, and after you drink and you just don't feel good.
Yeah.
And you kind of have
Wait,
to make
so
the
this
decision.
is kind of
like,
recent?
well, like, yeah. I mean, I don't know when approximately, but within the last few years, yeah.
You made me snort laugh.
Well, okay, you've never been in a situation where you're like, okay, I have to go poo and I have to puke.
No. I mean, if I have...
Yeah, but you don't puke a lot.
No, I don't. It's very rare.
Yeah, well, us other folks have to make a decision like, okay, what's more important? Actually, that decision for me happens very often, but I'm a puker. I like anytime I don't feel good, I'm like, oh God, I gotta puke. Yeah, I think I made the decision, okay, I'm gonna sit on the toilet. And then I also had to have just a little bag there, you know?
Ew.
I can't recall if it actually came up, but it was very close.
But you were like prepared for it.
Yeah.
At least you're prepared. Ugh, I can't imagine that. Ugh. So gross.
Or doing it the other way, being like, nah, I'm going to puke, and then start puking and it comes out your butt.
Yeah, that would be devastating. Like, what do you do in that situation? So terribly sorry to anyone out there who has actually had that happen to them. I cannot imagine.
God bless you.
Yeah,
God
that's
bless you.
dramatic.
Okay, well, on that note, let's talk about our therapy for the week.
Yeah. My therapy for the week was actually the audiobook that I was listening to. It's called Dark Matter, Blake Crouch. It was really good. Kelly told me she has also listened to this book as well. Gave it 5 stars. I would totally give it 5 stars too. It was so intriguing. It was a mystery novel, but in a like way different way. It wasn't like the typical mystery like crime thriller novel.
Mm-hmm.
It was like way different, but it was still super like entertaining. I really liked it. It was very interesting. So that was my therapy for the week.
I really liked it too.
Mm-hmm.
And you always love a good book for some therapy.
Heck yeah.
Mine is bubble baths.
Oh, I love that.
I had gotten some like Lush products from one of my friends for my birthday. And the other night I was just like, you know what? Put some bubbles and a bath bomb in and it was glorious.
It sounds so nice. Right now we only have a shower. We don't have like a tub, but in the suite that we're building, we have a tub that has gone in, and I cannot wait till I can have a nice bubble bath again. It has been so long.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's like the most relaxing feeling, especially with the Lush products and like, ooh, I can't wait. Well, I think that does wrap up today's episode on Not Your Therapist.
As always, you can follow us on Instagram at Not Your Therapist. There you can leave comments, ask questions, or if that doesn't work for you, then you can email us as well at notyourtherapist@gmail.com.
And again, don't forget the S at the end of Not Your Therapist because there are 2 of us.
Until next time, everyone.
Auf Wiedersehen!